Hi, Phil Aston here with another Hi-Fi review, and this time it's an all-in-one turntable with speakers, built-in amp, and even a Bluetooth option as well. This is the Angel's Horn HP H00501 turntable system. I'm going to show you the unit first of all, I think, so you can get a feel for it. And at the end of the review, I'll talk about in more depth who I think this is aimed at. Now, I know that many of Now Spinning magazine viewers and readers, etc., have got very established and probably quite high-end hi-fi systems. And this unit is between £250 to £300 and includes the turntable, a built-in amp, the phono, stage, the two bookshelf speakers, a Bluetooth option so you can stream music from your phone. So who is this aimed at and how good is it? But I think, and I will elaborate on this at the end as well, if you're someone who has your hi-fi in your living room and sometimes your partner is watching in the UK Strictly Come Dancing or something else, and you want to go and play your records, this is an ideal system to have in a spare room upstairs. And equally, if you're living with your mum and dad, with your parents, or you're living in a shared house, or you've only got a small flat, this where space is premium, but you want something that's really good, this is also something that would fit in very well anywhere. And the fact it's made, as you'll see, out of wood, it looks like a really nice bit of furniture, a bit of kit. And the fact is that even if you've only got a very small amount of records, you can stream your favorite tracks directly from your phone through the speakers on this system and get a much improved sound than what you used to. Anyway, let's have a look at the Angel's Horn H00501. This is a look at the Angel's Horn turntable hi-fi system, specifically the HP H00501 model. So I'm going to talk about it at length, but I just want to show you some aspects of it as well. You can see a reflection of my t-shirt in the cover there, but this is a wonderful bit of kit, and I'm going to tell you who I feel it's aimed at. I can't really play it as such, but I will give you a bit of a blast because I think it's important to see it. So I'm just going to show you all the way around it as well, so you can see. So you've got two bookshelf speakers. I've got little rubber feet on them. They're really well made, and the really heavyweight turntable lid here. It's a wonderful wood finish, and you can smell the finish of the wood as well. It doesn't take that long to set up either. There's a video you can watch online, but it didn't take me very long at all, putting the weight on the stylus, etc. Over here, you've got the volume, and you can have Bluetooth, which I'm going to describe in a bit more detail, 33 RPM and 45 RPM. There's a little adapter for that as well, so you can hear the Bluetooth now waking up. And there's the other speaker. And around the back, you've got the speaker connections. And at the back here, you can see the speaker connections. You can also add your own external speakers as well. So you don't have to use these specific speakers if you've got others lying around, and you've also got some phono line output RCA connections as well. But these are really, really neat. So I think this is an excellent thing. In my summary, I'll give an outline of the price range, and as I said, who I think this is aimed at. So I'm just going to put the record on so you can see, just a quick blast, so you get a feel for it really. And the sound quality, I feel, is absolutely exceptional. It's really, really warm sound, and all kinds of music. Whether it's, I've just played you a blast of some jazz there, but classical, heavy metal, whatever you can imagine you want to play on it, but it sounds absolutely superb. And I just love the finish of it. And now I'll just show you the the Bluetooth thing, which is again for who this is aimed at. This is for people who've got like limited room. Maybe it's your son, your daughter, your grandchild. Perhaps it's you yourself. You've got your main system downstairs, and when your partner's watching something else on the TV, you want to go up to another room and put your records on. It's great. And for a young person who's got just a few records or wants to hear their music through proper speakers, they have this Bluetooth option, which I'll show you now. So as soon as you take off the record, it stops playing. And what I want to show you now is actually the Bluetooth section. So I've got it on Bluetooth now, and I'm using Apple, but it could be Spotify. It doesn't really matter. And as you can see here that I'm playing Lowrider by War, and I'm just basically taking that straight through the system. So I've got the volume on my phone as well as the volume on here. Absolutely superb. So for, if you've got a mixture of music that you're streaming, and when you're not playing an album, you can stream it straight through this player, which comes with a built-in amplifier. So you haven't got anything like that. So if you've got limited room, this is just a really nice piece of kit. Before I do my summary, you've got a really nice felt turntable mat as well. This is the adapter for any of those 45 RPM singles you've got without a center, but otherwise you can just put that to one side and put a record on, single on really easily. But yeah, I'm just really, really pleased with it. And you've also got a 2-point cartridge alignment protractor as well for making sure you've got your stylus and cartridge set up absolutely correct, which is really nice. And you've also got a 24-hour service, quick return and refund service channel, the warranty for 3 years, birthday surprise. Contact us in the birthday month and they'll prepare a real surprise for you as well. It's really well put together. A little guard here to make sure that the tone arm stays where it is. You can change the weight of the tone arm. Absolutely superb, great little speakers. And I'll talk now in the summary, but I'm really impressed with this. So that's an overview of this great turntable system, which comes with so many extras. The little widget, obviously, for, playing your singles in case you've got the center taken out. Remember, those of you with singles that have been on jukeboxes, you've got the instruction manual. You've also got a quick start guide, which is what I use, which is really easy to follow. Setting up the right weight for the cartridge, how to set up the Bluetooth system so you can play music for your phone. Obviously, it doesn't. Whatever I do in playing it here, I don't want to be hit by copyright rules. So I'll give you a quick blast of something I was playing there. But the fact is that you're probably watching this on your phone anyway. But trust me, the sound coming out of these little speakers and from this system, it is punching way above its weight. And you can, if you want to, use your own external speakers if you've got some hanging around, other speakers you might want to use. But these are really good that come with this system. And personally, what am I going to do with this? My oldest son, he lives in a small shared house. He hasn't got much space. He's got tons of records that he hasn't been able to take with him. But this will fit very easily in the space that he's got. And again, as I said earlier, if you're someone who you just want a second setup, you've got a small, maybe the kids have left home and you've got a small room, but you don't want to go overboard, but you want something where you can play your records on a good system where it sounds really good. This ticks that box as well. Maybe you've got a system in the garage, as I say, spare room, or as I say, if you're still living with your parents and you want your own record player, this will fit into the smallest of bedrooms. And what I really like about it, and I've got a turntable by a much more well-known make that cost twice as much as this, that didn't come with speakers, that does not look as classy as this does. I think the fact it's made, you can just see it down here, you've been seeing it anyway, but the fact that it's the way it's made and the materials that have been used, it just feels nice. When you open a box and you smell the wood, it just feels right. But it's really well put together. And I also like the fact that this company their support mechanism and their communication on their material. They're obviously they take a lot of pride in these things, and I've chosen this to do. I don't do many reviews. I get approached by lots of companies because I feel that this is good, and it's a great place to start if you're starting out in the world of vinyl, but you've grown up with the idea of having your phone, so you want to be able to stream things sometimes because you just do. This, I think, that edge, having the Bluetooth and being able to stream something as you try things out and see what it sounds like through real speakers, not just your phone, and then going off and buying an actual copy of the album as well. Not bad, eh? Anyway, the links for this to find out more about it can be found in this website, on this video, and in the description, and on the Now Spinning magazine website as well. So go off and have a look, etc. But it's available from all major outlets and Amazon as well, and that's where one of the links will take you. But that is the Angel's Horn HP H00501 turntable system. So thank you for watching, thank you for being here, thank you for all of your support. Remember, if you become a patron or YouTube member, you can also join our WhatsApp group and our private Facebook group and come along to our own virtual pub called the Now Spinning Arms, which meets up twice a month. Remember, music is the healer and the doctor. Keep spinning those discs, and I'll talk to you all very, very soon.